Are you going down? What are you doing? I'm not going to start filming for you to jump down. What are you doing? Are you just sitting here? Are you just chilling? Cool. Hello, Mr. Bond. We meet again. For anyone that can't see, the dog sitting on my lap, and I'm doing the whole bit, you know, with the cat's on the lap and the James Bond scenes. But anyway, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And I wanted to do a video all about my hair. So let's address the elephant in the room for the people that can't see. My hair looks very different right now. I don't have extensions anymore. My extensions are gone, so the hair you see is my complete natural hair, and I have dyed it again. So my hair is, how would you describe it? It's red. It's an auburn colour. So if you know what Jessica Rabbit's hair looks like, or think of Ariel but a darker version of Ariel, it's like that. I have wanted to dye my hair red since probably back in September, but I had my extensions in and I was in two minds about it. And this is what this video is about. I'm talking about, you know, the pros and cons of having extensions versus not having extensions, you know, why I got extensions, blah de blah de blah. So the whole reason behind why I got extensions was because for medical reasons I wasn't happy with my hair anymore. I'm not going to go into details, but my hair started thinning and I started losing a lot of it, and it made me feel very insecure. So someone suggested to me getting extensions, particularly 18-inch extensions, because it wasn't about the length. I wasn't really too bothered about the length of my hair. My natural hair length right now is about 16 inches, which we can't see is pretty much just under my boob. There's no better way I can describe it. So yeah, that is my natural hair length right now. I just wanted to feel like I had hair again, and also I used to dye my hair a lot, so I just wanted to give my hair a break, and I thought extensions would be the way to go. Also, I could get platinum blonde extensions, which mean I could dye the extensions whatever crazy colours I wanted, but not actually have to like bleach my hair. So it was a win-win situation. But, and this is where we get into the pros and cons of extensions. Extensions are great, but I've been wearing extensions now for 2 years, and I just kind of thought, I knew I wanted to go red, but I wanted to go fully red, and the only way I could go fully red is if I took my extensions out, which is why it took me so long to do it, because I considered, do I want to do this or do I not? And I finally decided I do want to do it, because I can't, some people can, but I didn't want to go through my full life always having extensions. They're expensive. They are hella expensive. And in the long run, I couldn't afford that. And I get them at a really good price because my hairdresser sells them to me at a really good price. If you were to go to a mainstream hairdresser's, they would be double the price. So there's that. And also, I just wanted to feel confident within my own hair, within my own body again. And I thought the only way I'm going to try to encourage my hair to grow is if I can feel how naturally thin it is, and then that'll give me more of a motivation to try and grow it. So yeah, that's what I decided. I'm still getting used to the colour of my hair. I can kind of see it. I've mentioned before, red's one of the colours I can best see. It's not the exact shade of red. I want it to be maybe a shade lighter. So I'm hopefully going to get it lightened up at some point in the future, but I'm going to be red for a while. I was going to wait and get this done professionally, but I don't think hairdressers will be open for quite a while, so I thought, fudge it, I'm just going to do it. So yeah, pros and cons of extensions. Right, pros. Well, your hair's thicker. Oh, hello Stark. Sorry, the dogs are walking around, just trying to ignore them. Your hair's thicker and it's longer. Depending on whether you get, you know, 18-inch or 22-inch, you can get longer extensions, but I wouldn't recommend that because 22-inch extensions go past your belly button. And yes, they're very pretty, but believe me, they get annoying, they get more naughty, they're just a pain in the backside. Pros as well of extensions, you know, you can get them in any colour you want, you can dye them in any colour, but the cons of extensions, when you first get them put in your head, they can hurt. It's like having a really tight headband on your head, it really hurts a lot. You only have to deal with that for the first 3 days or so and you get used to it, but you know, that can be a pain. They made my head feel itchier, and you can't get in and have a good itch because it's literally like lots of wee clips around the back of your head, and you don't want to like get in and damage them or anything. So you couldn't really properly scratch your head. You can't, if you want to do a top knot, a high ponytail, a pleat, you can't do that because of where your extensions are. Coming from a sports point of view, swimming, if I was getting extensions in, I had to make sure that I wasn't going to swimming for at least the next 48 hours so the extensions could take to my head, because when I put my hair up in a cap, I'm bending them. Plus when you've got 22-inch hair extensions, it's doable, but it's a pain in the backside to get your hair in a cap, let me tell you. So now, pros and cons of not having extensions. So the cons are obviously the obvious, for me anyway. Cons are the obvious, which is your hair's not as long, it's not as thick. If you want to dye your hair bright blue or bright pink, you're going to have to bleach it. And my mum won't let me bleach my full hair. I want to at some point, but not right now, because my biggest goal for my hair right now is to try and grow it. So I don't want to do anything that would damage it. Even me just dyeing my hair red, I feel that dyeing my hair red is less harsh than bleaching it. So yeah. The pros though of not having my extensions in are, you're alright Parsnip, are you know, I can scratch my head whenever I like, when I'm, you know, changing into hoodie or anything like that. I don't have to fear that my extensions will get caught. If my mum's brushing my hair, I don't have to like tense up that she's going to catch them. I can run my hair freely through my hair. My head feels lighter, it doesn't feel as heavy, my hair isn't as knotty, my hair feels, it's easier to straighten, it's easier to curl. I can tie it into a top knot, a ponytail, a pleat, yes, and the ponytails and the pleat are not as thick. I'm still getting used to it, I still keep comparing my hair to a little rat's tail, especially when it's wet, but I'm just not used to it, and I know that with time, once I get used to it, and maybe once my hair growth starts coming back, I'll be fine with it, because I know before I had problems with my hair was, it was never the thickest, but it was thick enough for me. And it also might just be because I'm so used to having really thick extension hair that I'm not actually used to what I've got, because my friends and family have assured me that my hair isn't as thin and as bad as I'm making it out to be. So yeah, I hope this video kind of like, if you're contemplating whether or not to get extensions are great, I do love them. But you know, with anything in life, sometimes you need a break from things. So that's what I'm doing right now. I don't plan on getting extensions in the foreseeable future. I can't say I don't plan on never ever getting them again, I might, but not for the foreseeable future. I'm pretty happy with my red hair. I'm just going to keep experimenting with it, maybe lightening it up, so much that I end up being a dark pink or something like that. I don't know, but I'm pretty happy with it. So I hope you guys are having an awesome day, and I'll talk to you in a future video. Bye guys!